Hi everyone, welcome to Curly Hair Artistry. My name is Scott, I'm the founder, and today's video is about hair oils. A lot of confusion online about, do I put oil on my hair? Is oil good for my hair? Does oil go into the hair and make it healthy over time? Well, that's the topic for today's video. I will say there is a cosmetic approach to working with curly hair. The cosmetic approach is, let's make it look better and feel different, or look different and feel different. It doesn't necessarily mean it's making your hair better over time. So the cosmetic approach is what most brands do to make your hair look and feel different, is put oils or oil-based products or silicones and other plastic-based ingredients to make the hair look and feel different. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get healthy. So in my circle with Cultivate Your Curls, Curly Hair Artistry, and in my studio with Scott Musgrave Hair, I see the majority of my clients come back with better hair. It gets better over time and it's healthy because they know how to use what products they have. That's the key part of this, is know how to use what you have, because Curly Hair Artistry is non-brand based, it's non-brand specific, it's method and technique over the brand that you use. So most brands and manufacturers don't support me, and they believe in what I do, but a brand wants you to buy everything that they have in the line. You just don't need it. You only need 3 or 4 products overall. And with Cultivate Your Curls, I believe that your hair can actually do better if you have a couple different brands instead of all one brand. But all one brand is fine if that's working for you. And if you use a variety of different products and that works for you, that's fine, because there's no rules with Cultivate Your Curls. It's all about what works best for you, and that's what this course teaches you with Cultivate Your Curls. So I wanted to share some tips with you on social media with what does oil do for the hair. So most of the time oil has a larger molecular structure that goes onto the hair, but it doesn't penetrate into the hair through the cuticles and inside the hair and strengthen the hair. Some manufacturers will say it does, and we can differ on that if it does over time, because I think what is in the structure of oil does not really necessarily make the hair get better over time. If it did, then there would be a lot of people walking around recommending oil. So how can you use oil then? Because oil can be used for a variety of different seasons and a variety of different topics and a variety of different ways. So one of the things that I do want to honor is in the curly circle and in the world of what people do with curly hair in different cultures. I have a variety of clients that are from India, and they tell me wonderful stories of when they're a little girl and grandma is rubbing hot mustard oil. It's not hot, but it's a mustard oil that feels hot on the scalp. It's not hot oil. They don't heat it up. But the mustard oil has an essence to it that builds heat, and in the Ayurvedic traditions, it can bring about detoxing and cleansing. So a lot of people would use mustard oil. I do have a couple of oils that I've tried myself that are from the Ayurvedic tradition. Now there's a lot of people that say Ayurvedic traditions don't work. Some say they do work. Listen, they've been around for 2,000 years and they're still going strong. So whether you believe in it or not, that's one thing. But I do enjoy the process, because like I said, with my Indian clients, they now miss that precious time of being with grandma and having her rub oils onto her scalp, and then they would rinse it off the next day. So they would sleep with it on there, or they would rinse it off or shampoo it off a couple hours later. So it's a cultural heritage that I don't ever want to shame, make fun of, or tell you to stop. I actually want to embrace it myself. So these, I'm going to have a few products that are listed. This is Amla fruit oil. When you take this and it's got a little dripper, when you drip it on your fingertips, you apply it to your fingertips and you just rub it on your scalp. You do it again and you rub it on your scalp. You do it again and you rub it on. I like to rub it on my temples and the back of my nape area during the neck. Those seem to be dry no matter what time of the year, but very much so even during the dry air winter season. Does it feel different? Does it feel great? I have to say it just feels good. So does it work? I don't have scalp issues, but it's temporary. It's not a solution to solve the problem for the rest of your life. It's a temporary solution that works. So it's a part of your self-care, soul care routine that you apply a little bit of oil on your temples. Now this is, I cannot pronounce that, so I'm not even gonna try to say it. And again, these are gonna be on Amazon affiliate links below. These brands do not support me. They don't send me products for free, but if you support me through these affiliate links, I would truly appreciate it. Now, some people like to combine both of these oils together into a little bowl, and you only need a little bit, and you dip your fingers into the bowl and apply it on your scalp. And I found it's more beneficial to the scalp. Now, if you want to run it through your hair, you can run it through your hair, but you don't want to go out with your hair styled with oil-based products like that because it'll look greasy. Another part of different cultures use coconut oil. Coconut oil can be healing and have beneficial properties to your skin, your scalp, and your hair. That's what a lot of people believe. I think it does really nice things on the skin and the scalp, not necessarily the hair, because again, the molecular structure is so large it just lays on the hair. And if you don't cleanse your hair properly over time with repetition and repeated use, it can build up and get gunky. And I've seen that on people's hair. And if you flat iron or you brush or use all these things, then you're really putting repetitive stress on the hair that can cause the hair to break and snap off if it's underhydrated. So I wanted to also share that I do have some, like for example, some Italian clients, they ask me, is olive oil safe to use on the hair? So olive oil and coconut oil are considered a wet oil. It looks greasy and it looks wet and it looks like something's on your hair, versus a dry oil, which would be jojoba oil or avocado oil. And when you put that on your hair, it doesn't really look like something's on your hair. So that's kind of a neat concept. But again, if you're of a heritage that is in a culture that says this is what we do and this is how we do it, again, I don't want to remove, shame, or make fun of that or tell you not to do it. It's a part of, as long as you keep your hair healthy and cultivate your curl system, you can do these things and bring back some of these things that you were told not to do or you still want to do. But now you know how to do what you're supposed to do so that your hair doesn't get worse over time. It's getting better over time and it stays healthy. And incorporating some of these cultural rituals or soul care or self-care routines, and it makes you feel good, then I actually want to learn more about that and incorporate that into my own soul care routines. So I wanted to share something from Moptop. Again, they don't sponsor me. This is a kumquat essence, and it's a healthy hair core, mungo gungo oil, however you say that. There's a lot of people that like this. It smells really nice, and you put a couple drops in your hair and you put it into your hands and you apply it on your hair. Hey, the essence of it, the smell of it, overall just speaks to your soul a little bit. It can calm you, it's relaxing. And if that is carried with you into the day, I find there's nothing wrong with it. But you want to make sure, if you saw the detox video, you want to detox occasionally with this. And you don't want to do it maybe every single day, because if you have a routine that you start with a beautiful day one routine, and if you will apply a little bit of that oil into your hands and you scrunch out the cast with it to break it up, then if you do a refreshing routine on day 2 and day 3, that can start to build up and look really gunky and really oily. So you want to make sure you use a lathering agent that's safe for curly hair. And I've got some videos on lathering agents and how to apply lathering ingredients onto your hair to remove things that just won't build up over time. So that's a very important feature to have with your hair, to learn how to have a multiple day hair care routine. Day 2, 3, and 4. I have some people going up to 5 days and even looking better than their day 1. They like it better because it expands and looks more expressive versus compressed or expressed. And those are the terms that I use when I teach this with Curly Hair Artistry for hairstylists. And another product that I wanted to share with you is Jesse Curl. This may be an old bottle. I had it for a little bit, but it's still good. This is a stimulating scalp massage oil. it's for the scalp. So again, if you take this and apply it like this, you might just get wet spots right there that's hard to distribute. So I'm a big fan of putting things in your hands, taking your fingers like this and applying it like this with repetition over and over. The stimulating scalp oil has like peppermint, and it has some wonderful ingredients that helps bring blood flow up to the scalp and stimulate the scalp. And with stress and many other things that come into play with hair thinning or losing hair, stress can restrict blood and keep it tight off and choke it off to the point where sometimes the follicle underneath stops making a hair, or temporarily stops making a hair, or the stress causes the hair to fall out. You want to relax the scalp by massaging the scalp with your fingers, dry with nothing. Some of these scalp oils that I've already shown you are good with reducing stress with that, and the peppermint product ingredient helps bring it up. I usually do this, I leave it on for like 15, 30 minutes, even a couple hours. It just feels cool and refreshing, so I really love the ingredients that are inside that. And one of the other products that I want to recommend is from InnerSense. This is Harmonic Healing Oil. It's a treatment oil, and again, they say you can put this on hair. I have some clients that put this on hair and they detox occasionally. What I found out with people in Cultivate Your Curls, there's no need to tighten up the hair or you put oil on the hair anymore when you have a good day one product routine. So many people stop using any type of oil on the hair. But like again, I said, there's people that have cultural or ritual or just a part of their soul care routine, they still want to incorporate oils. Then it's best to know how to do it and why to do it, and then how to keep your hair healthy after using those things. Harmonic Healing Oil is one of my favorites, not for hair. I don't really use it for hair. I'll put it on my forehead during the winter time. I put it on my cuticles during the winter time when they start cracking, or if I'm in water a lot with my serving my clients and putting my hands in water all the time, my fingers can dry out. We've used it on sunburns, and we've used it on parts of my area where I reach into the oven and get a little burn. I put it on there. It actually heals it up very well. My sons, I have twin boys, and they have one of these in their medicine cabinet. So it's something that we really like. I don't have much experience with putting it on hair because I'm not a fan of putting oils on hair. I'm a fan of keeping your hair healthy from a healthy perspective, not a cosmetic perspective. Now, I know friends in the InnerSense community will say it does go into the hair and it helps do the hair. Again, I'm not going to argue or conflict that information. It's doing what you want to do best. But the people in the Cultivate Your Curls community are building beautiful, healthy hair that do not require oil. They only use oil as a part of their soul care routine, a part of their rituals, and a part of their cultural identity. And that's something that I would like to learn more about. So if you have any questions or comments, please put those in the comment section below. Again, please support Curly Hair Artistry through the links that are provided down below. And we appreciate you subscribing, and we look forward to sharing more information with you in the next video. Have a blessed day, everyone.